We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Count is 1-2 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. In there, strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Wilson.
2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Inside, ball 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Bryant at second. Baez at first. 1 gone. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch on its way, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. New inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Keston Hiura. Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Navarez is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he hits it hard to the right side. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
In now, Steven Souza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. And the pitch. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he popped him up. Garcia coming on, but this will land untouched. Fouled off. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Yelich is after it. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, David Bodie, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. In is Christian Yelich. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. Omar Narvaez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1 to Schwarber. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding in, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Kyle Hendricks, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Javier Baez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
David Phelps.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, David Bodie.
The second baseman, David.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Phelps is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Digging in once again, Nico Horner, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Block 4.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A little roller toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting. Second baseman. Keston.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Steven Souza Jr.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hendricks averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. 1-1 the count now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. On the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The bat. The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. His past batting line against David Phelps. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The first baseman, number 12.
Oliver Perez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Justin Smoke now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.P. Fireisen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9,
So coming to the plate, David Bodie. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Nico Horner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Feyereisen has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Knee high. He barehands it. How about that? Standing in, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-0 the count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
The next 0-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jason Hayward is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 16 homers, and he's driven in 45. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Rowan Wick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Hayward will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. Hayward is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He swings and lines it to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Shortstop, Orlando.
0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 7 on the season. Eric Lauer couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No